Oh. Did I just say sexy? I totally heard sexy. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys who may not know me yet, my name is Landy. I've been a BTS ARMY for almost 2 years now, and I'm currently on a mission to get to know EXO. Today's actually the 5th entry into this series called Kpop Deep Dive EXO. So if you're new here and you haven't seen the other episodes yet, feel free to check out the first one right here. Or just pick the ones you're interested in. Or stick with this one, whatever you want. For today's reaction, there wasn't even a question what I was gonna do. I really wanted to do the dance practice to The Eve, but I got like a gazillion, if that's even a number, I'm pretty sure that's not a number, but a lot of requests for growl. Growl? Well, you know, the sound that angry dogs make, or wolves, or angry animals, that one. Anyways, I got so many recommendations for that one, so I was like, okay, let's do that one first. I feel like everyone wants to see that at this point, so today we're doing Growl. I'm really excited for this, but at the same time, you guys set the bar incredibly high by mentioning this to me like a million times. Why is it that like 99% of you guys recommended this to me? I'm quite interested in seeing if my expectations are gonna be met or not. I feel like at this point, my bar is probably a bit too high to be fair. Anyways, let's get to the reaction. Alright, so first things first, if you're wondering what this is all about, in the last couple of videos I got a few comments about how people wish they could see me a bit bigger and better because they already know the videos and they're here for my reaction, which I understand, I just never really thought about it. So I sat down in Photoshop and created this. I know I'm not the greatest at Photoshop, but I was trying to go for something that's both pleasurable for the eye and works out for both the people that want to focus on my reaction and for the people that want to focus on the music video. Actually, with this, you can see more of the music video than before because I kind of pulled apart the screens a bit. So my camera now covers less of the music video than it did beforehand. So now you can see the video better, but also I'm a little bit bigger, and hopefully that works out for everyone and everyone's gonna be happy. I actually really got into it while editing it in Photoshop, and now I really like it. Like both the colors and everything, it kind of makes the entire thing more me in a way. Anyways, onto the reaction. So we're doing Growl today. I'm really excited, but also you guys set my expectations so high. This is from 2013. Let's not expect the world. I really wonder what it is about that so many people got so excited for it. So yeah, I'm down for this. Oh. Did I just say sexy? I totally heard sexy. I know I always pause like super early into it, but you know, Growl sounds so dark. Like, I did not expect this to be so. This is upbeat. This even feels more upbeat than Coco Bop last week. I am intrigued. Let me get a bit more comfy here. This is my pajama pants, by the way, because who is wearing actual pants in lockdown, let's be honest. 6 seconds in and they already managed to surprise me. I don't know, but when it said Growl, I was expecting leather. What was the image that I had in my head when I heard Growl? I expected an outside video at night. Leather pants, something else black on top, probably sleeveless for some reason. Harnesses, I feel like this harness obsession just comes from fake love. I've never been interested in harnesses before. I don't know where this is coming from. And I expected it to be super dark. And I mean, visually this is dark, but the sound is upbeat. They're actually wearing sneakers. This is like a lot more happy than I was. Oh well, let's go. I love how they're like, the hey was harmonized with several voices. It's really nice to listen to. Also, it's all in one shot so far, which I find interesting. So if this turns out to actually be fully one shot, there's one thing that I need to mention here. One shot music videos are incredibly hard to pull off. Like, there goes so much work into it and everything has to be perfect. So I said this video here is 3 minutes long. That means for 3 minutes, no one's allowed to make a mistake. All of the members have to do everything perfect. The cameraman has to do everything perfect. So on purely the effort that goes into it, one shot music videos are incredibly hard to pull off and very impressive. But at the same time, time, I personally don't enjoy one-shot music videos that much because for me, they tend to get boring, even though I know how much work goes into them. Like, for example, BTS also has a one-shot music video that's Save Me. And I think it's one of my least favorite music videos just because the thing with one-shot music videos is there's only so much you can change up. It has to fully really concentrate on the people and the dance because in the end there's not so much you can change in a one-shot music video. You can every now and then change the perspective and move around the camera. But if you compare them to other music videos, I just tend to like music videos with several different locations, several different shots and perspectives more than one-shot music videos. So I'm quite interested in seeing how they're gonna pull this off. I didn't even notice the caps before they changed the cap from one person to another. Oh, that's cool. I love that. That they changed. Okay, this face. I can't remember who it is, but this face is at least familiar now. So while I haven't learned their names yet, I at least know that I know this person from somewhere. I love his hair. Like the fire guy. I don't mean fire as superpower, I mean his hair looks like fire if you get me there. That's so cool. Like when you have that many members, you can really make really cool formations and dance. I like that. Damn, you need a lot of core strength to do that. You see how they just like lifted off the floor just with their core strength? That's pretty impressive. I couldn't do that. I'd probably break my back. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that was part of the choreography or if they actually made a mistake there, but just so smoothly fixed it that it's part of the video now. That's really cool. I couldn't see when the cap actually landed there, but it was really smooth. Ooh. That's an incredibly pleasing voice. It's not quite the voice I usually go for, but it's really pleasing. Like, it really goes into the ear like honey. Oh, the harmonizing! This is really catchy. It makes you want to dance along. That was quite cool and like 100% not what I expected. Again, every single time. Every time I watch an EXO music video, I have like underlying expectations for it. Like you just hear a song title and you kind of make up this image of what you expect it to be. And every single time it turns out to be something completely else. Like since this song is called Growl, I expected it to be more aggressive in a way because, you know, growl is, as said, it's a sound that animals make typically when they're threatened or aggressive. And this was super upbeat and dancey, so totally not what I expected. Wow, this is crazy. I feel like every time I watch an EXO music video, I just end up being surprised with everything they do. Crazy. Anyways, let's go into the big screen for my conclusion. Alright, so what's there to point out for the music video? Actually not that much. After 30 seconds, it was pretty clear to me that it would be a one-shot music video because you don't usually do like 30 seconds in one shot and then change it up unless it's someone like really slowly walking somewhere or something. But if they start dancing and stuff and the song's already going and that goes for 30 seconds in one shot, it's very unlikely that it would change it up later on. So yeah, it was completely one shot. It was really cool. It kind of even had like this dance practice feel to it because there was obviously lots of dancing because what else are you really supposed to do in a one-shot video? I liked it a lot. I was a bit like, I really liked how they changed up the camera, like rotated it around to a different part. I don't know if they were actually split into XOM and XOK or if they were like mixed together or whatever, but I really liked how they rotated the camera and kind of kept you on your toes and always introduced something new and a new element. For me, it was almost a bit too much of the rotation though, because I actually happen to be very prone to motion sickness. Like I'm the kind of person, even if I play video games, and I love playing video games, if it's first person and it moves around too quickly or it shakes around too much, I actually like get really sick. So when they rotated the camera several times, I was like, okay, that's enough. Like I'm gonna get sick if they keep doing that. But it was just enough to both keep me on my toes and keep things exciting, but not rotated so much that I need to throw up, so that was great. I actually got worried about that for a second there, because at one point they did like 2 rotations, like only a couple of seconds after one another. I was like, oh, I hope they don't keep doing that. But actually, yeah, I really like the way they did that. They have the opportunity here to really use their many members to their advantage and do really cool formations and stuff, and also split up the members and rotate the camera around to always show something new. So I really liked how they did that. I feel like that's something that you can really only do if you have enough members, because if you had like 4 members like Blackpink, a one-shot video would probably get pretty boring pretty fast unless you do crazy stuff with the background or anything of the sort. So I really think they use the many members that they have to their advantage here to create something really cool that looks really awesome and keeps things interesting. Like as I said in the beginning, with one-shot music videos, one-shot anything always has like the risk of getting boring, because in one shot it's hard to introduce new things. Like you can introduce people, you can change up the background, but it's a lot harder than doing like different locations or different, like actually different shots with different cameras. It's quite hard to keep this kind of video interesting, and I really think they did a great job at that. My movie school is coming out of me here. From a visual standpoint, I really enjoyed it. As for the purely musical standpoint, I have to say it was super fun. It was super catchy in a way, but I think this is the first time that after listening to an EXO song, I don't have it stuck in my head right now. It's catchy and I can really see it getting stuck in my head, but it didn't get stuck in my head from one listen only. I can imagine that this kind of song really was a hit with the general public. I feel like it's way less exciting than some of the other EXO songs I've heard before. Like if you compare it to, for example, Tempo, this one was easy formula in a way, just from listening to it once. I feel like it was not as surprising, but all the more catchy and, as said, radio friendly. Like I can see this becoming a huge hit, or it became a huge hit. I mean, I don't know, I wasn't there, but I'm pretty sure that this was a huge hit with the general public. It's just a really ear-friendly song. Anyways, from one listen, that is all that I really have to say about it. As said, visually, I was like, let's see where this goes. But they really found a good solution and worked with what they had, with the many members that they had, to really make it exciting to watch. And as for the music, I would again say it's very easy on the ears. It's very poppy, very catchy, not as surprising and as unique as some of the other EXO songs I've heard so far, but I feel like this is totally going onto my playlist, and it will probably really grow on me. Still gonna say though, I still feel like Monster is my number 1 and Love Shot is my number 2. Like, these two, just for me so far, cannot be dethroned. Anyways guys, let me know in the comments down below what you would want to see next, except for the Eve dance practice, because I'm definitely gonna do that soon, so no need to request it anymore. I got you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.